One of the few things that I believe they took out of this version of the game that they should have kept, because it was a great little touch in the original. And actually, they might have kept it in and I'm wrong, so I'm going to wait until we get to that point, because maybe it'll turn out they do have it in and I don't want to spoil it for you. Huh. Looks like Kraid's in the bottom of this place. Let's see what's at the bottom of the shaft then. More tunnels, huh? That's what's at the bottom of the shaft. This is a huge tunnel. Well, guess all we can do is begin looking around. We're not going to get through those yet, but fortunately those bugs can't get through either. Hold on. Are we stuck at the bottom? Well... Oh! I was glad I took care of it that way. Oh, even more of them! Charming! These must be, Kraid's pets. I don't have much sympathy for them. They're probably all illegal bioweapons anyway. That's actually something interesting. There's a scene in the manga where there's something that is explicitly described as like an illegal bioweapon. And it's just kind of interesting to like a monster the pirates send to assassinate somebody in the Federation is like an evil weapon, is an illegal weapon, I mean. That's kind of an interesting touch. What? Oh! Let's learn our way around Kraid's sector. Huh. Oddly enough, it doesn't show us how to get to Kraid. Kraid must have made a new room that wasn't here when the Chozo were mapping it out. Strange that the area and the monster's name are one and the same. Anyway, Kraid is just dumb muscle. You know, Kraid isn't like Ridley. What the heck? Oh! Whoa! Hey, hold on here. Let's try that again. I like that. Very efficient system you built there, Chozo. You outdone yourselves. Well, I don't think we're gonna get to it from this angle, unfortunately. You done? It's not really done. That's fine, it doesn't need to be. What's this thing? Nothing. Just decor, I guess. Whoa! Huh? Whoa, what the? First of all, you die. I see, it's a trap. Huh? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to jump up there. How are we gonna get up there, then? I feel like that thing there is a way up there, but the issue is, obviously, these platforms it's on aren't going to support Samus's weight. They're trick platforms. Just a bunch of dirty tricks. Well, let's do this systematically. Start from the top, move to the bottom. Well, that door I just opened is most of the area, so let's start with the other side, actually. What are these things? They look like some kind of fungus. Now, the Chozo did a lot of bioengineering themselves. Get out! Samus, quick! Get out, Samus! Samus, get out! Oh, here we go. Why isn't it working? Maybe this? How about now? Still no luck. How about this? No? Guess it's just not gonna work. Well, fine, guess we're starting with the other side anyway. Gotta say, Mother Brain, that one little critter right there that just blew up with the big eyes, it's rather cute in its way, isn't it? This place looks safe as hell! It's all over! Okay. Let's get out of here. A weaker power suit, that would have killed us for sure. Well, I guess there's one thing to do, which is not screw up. Samus isn't the type to screw up this much anyway. Really, her only major screw up, like, that was really just, truly was something she had to overcome, was something quite understandable, you know, the PTSD that she had when she first saw Ridley. Which, of course, was only in the manga, never appeared in any game, ever. It was only in the manga, and it made sense there, because it was like the first time she saw Ridley. Not that I'm saying it would... I'm saying that like it appeared somewhere else where it didn't make sense, which isn't true, of course, because it never appeared anywhere else, because that never came up in any Metroid games. And of course, you know, her friend Adam Malkovich was leading the attack on the space, was leading the battle against the space pirates on Zebes, and of course, he never appeared in any of the games either. He was just mentioned in Fusion. Yep. Totally. You can't convince me that that isn't the case, because it is, because obviously it is the case that those things were never in any Metroid game. But actually, yeah, though, the manga does have Ridley horrifically taunting Samus about the death of her parents, describing how he was nearly killed because of them, and how he was sure to, you know, eat their bodies, and he goes on about how now the cells that constituted their bodies are, like, in him. Like, he's become them, he's absorbed them. Which is, you know, how eating works, but it's still pretty horrific. And Ridley goes straight there, you know. Ridley doesn't beat around the bush. His direct answers to everything are generally... Well, his direct answer to everything is generally murder. You know, I think that my species is better than the other ones, so murder and enslave everybody else. That's his attitude. You see, he's a Nazi. But we're not going for him, not yet. Ridley comes later. First Kraid, then Ridley. Kraid, as far as I can tell, is just dumb muscle. Yeah, that thing isn't active, is it? Guess it's a good thing we didn't try to use it, because if we had... Whoa! Whoa, that's a lot of acid. We can't even go this way? Clearly, I'm missing something. I mean, obviously. You know, clearly there's some way to get out of here. Maybe there's a mechanism somewhere that will activate all of the lifts. Or trolleys, or whatever those things should be called. Wonder why they're here. Kraid couldn't use them to get around. Now here's the thing about Kraid, you see, he's a pretty tall fella. Yeah, I guess straight to the bottom. Hey! Knock it off! Oh. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? So first of all, we take out that thing, then we blow up this, and then we go down here. There we go! Perfect. So let's see what's down here. Another one of these things, huh? Doesn't appear to be working, that's for sure. Yeah, let's best get down. Huh? We can't get through this either, because it's all built around this mechanism. How about this? Let's try that again. There's gotta be some way for this thing to work, I mean, obviously. Well, that didn't quite work the way I wanted to. Perhaps it only accepts the morph ball. Oh. Why isn't it working? Well, here's the point when I played the game originally that I honestly couldn't figure out what to do, and I see that I'm running into that problem again. Okay, here's a room where it looks like we may have missed something. So, see, wait, hold on. It's another one of those carvings indicating the ball being shot up, and sure enough, it was. First of all, though, is there anything that way? No. Of course not. Whoa! Hey, did you see that? There's something in there. Well, let's go see what it is. There we go. Good. Always nice to have more missile capacity. And so that those strange triangle blocks can only be broken by these morph ball cannons, huh? Rather odd. So now what? Oh, I see, we just gotta jump, don't we? Great. Hey! Bye! Maybe that was overkill. Probably. Hey, Samus? No, Samus, no. Great going, Samus. Well, who can blame her? I mean, you know, I'm the one who directed her to go into that little pit anyway, and to do that she has to turn to the morph ball. This is really kind of shameful. Here we go. What the? Oh, Samus, quit it. I understand what I need to do. I'm just not doing it. That's defense, right? Of course it is. Here we go. Can we get down here? Yes? No? Maybe no? No. Well, we scaled the walls, and... Hold on, I didn't go all this way just to get to a dead end. See? I told you I didn't. Another one of those darn lift things. Will it work? Probably not even worth checking. Hey! Watch it. I guess Mother Brain's dislike of Samus goes back a long way. I mean, I'm under the impression she's always been a little... Probably another hidden thing in the wall, right? Under the impression, you know, she's always been a little envious of Samus. Yeah, there was, and we blew up the path in the... Ah, here we go. Hey. Little crab things. You done? Darn right they are. What's this thing? It looks like it would be related somehow to these lifts or trolleys. And it is, right? Excellent. Oh, hey, look at that thing. Is it worth trying to get it, though? Well, is there a way to get into this room from the other side? Maybe. Do I go for it? I go for it! Mistake, I made a mistake! Huh? Oh, no. Well. Yeah, we really gotta do this, don't we? Come on! No, you don't. I haven't come all this way just for this. How was I supposed to know it would trap me in this? Oh! Now this I like. This is more like it, huh, Kraid? I made your place nicer for you. You're welcome. I don't expect Kraid will be too thankful, though. What, given that we're here to kill him? Maybe if he just wasn't, you know, supporting a terrorist organization, it wouldn't feel as necessary. Maybe if he weren't allies with that monster Ridley, for example, it wouldn't be as so necessary. What the heck? Whoa, hey. Hey, could you please knock that off? Okay, I'm not even sure entirely what this thing is. I mean, it's obviously some sort of horrible monster that Mother Brain built. there we go. Want some more? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it really isn't so smart after all. Oh. Yeah, this is a pretty weak monster. Well, not really, I mean, it's completely deadly, but it follows a predictable pattern. I gotta say, you could have made this one a bit more intelligent, Mother Brain. Of course, you're just a defective computer, so what would I expect from you? Shouldn't expect too much, I guess, right? Oh, there we go. It's a strong animal, I'll give it that much! Whoa, whoa. Okay, this is not good. We're almost, yeah, we're down an energy tank. Thanks a lot. Oh! And I think that's about it, right? No, it's not. Maybe? No! There we go. Yeah, we're out of missiles. Oh! Oh, hey! You about done? Yes? No? Probably not! Whoa! Whoa! It knocked me directly off of that thing. Hey, hey! Get to this side, please. Thank you. Alright, worm! Shouldn't have spoken so flippantly of you earlier, huh? Turns out it wasn't so stupid after all. I wish I'd begun using those missiles better sooner. It's a pretty tough critter. I mean, it's as ugly as the rest of the stuff Mother Brain builds, but you know, she's not in this for the sort of aesthetics of it. She's in this for deadliness. Whoa! Come on! Kraid! I clearly misspoke earlier. This thing is Kraid's pet. Maybe to him, this is cute. This is not good. This is... No, okay. As if there was any other answer to that question. Maybe we should save the missiles until it's getting more aggressive. Take it out faster. Or take it out faster once it's more aggressive anyway. Hey! Oh, there we go. It's a pretty ugly creature. Look at all those teeth. Well, those things probably aren't strictly teeth, but you know, I'm not a biologist. So you can't expect me to get everything right. I mean, Samus is just a soldier. I mean, she's smart, sure, but she's not she's not a biologist. Although really, soldiers are taught a lot when they're, in training. My grandfather used to be, well, he wasn't in the army, he was in the Air Force. And, now, they never had to deal with this sort of thing in his day. This is a problem that's distinctly, one that's going to come up in the future, We don't have to deal with these kinds of things quite yet in our world. Oh, it dropped missiles. Odd. But he talks about how, for example, they were telling them, if you get stranded in the desert and you have a car, you can get water, where you can get water, what kind of bugs you can eat and can't eat, that kind of thing. I bet you Samus is well aware of all that kind of stuff. Here we go. In fact, here's the time we begin letting loose a little. We shouldn't waste any missiles, but it's hard not to. Not because it's like fun wasting them, but because it just seems like such a natural thing to do. It's hard to when you're, rapid firing those things! I see what this thing is now. It's like a giant bobbit worm. The bobbit worm is a kind of rather frightening marine worm, or it would be frightening if it weren't very tiny. And it gets at prey by sort of lunging at it like this thing is, from little pits in the sand. Well, this one's dead now. Get all that stuff. Nice try, Mother. These little things aren't much in comparison to that. Oh, right. Now what? Another one of these, right? Well, I mean, obviously. So, now that we can activate these lift trolley things, we've made some real progress, I'd say. There we go. Just so. Well, better than nothing. Might not have carried us to the door, but hey, I'm grateful anyway. There we go. Now we're making some progress for once. Well, anything else here? Just this little green pit. Maybe the green indicates that it was an area off the map. I mean, this is an impressive piece of technology, the power suit, you know? It contains information. Another thing about it is that apparently, you know, it's not like a suit Samus puts on. It's literally infused with her. Wearing it, it takes immense mental concentration. You know, to an extent that, like, humans aren't normal humans aren't capable of. So I suppose to Samus it probably feels like she's not wearing anything right now. Although it obviously has the ability of, like, dulling pain. Of course, if you were really just fighting naked, you would certainly, you know, feel it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Guy's dead yet? Well, clearly no. Really? Oh no! This is bad! Kill it! First, Samus! Kill it! Okay, go! God, Samus, go! How are we gonna get out of this one? I'm astonished at how quickly that went from a 10 to a 0. Well, after that, I think I know better than to try and get that energy tank. We can't get to it anyway. Let's go to one of the lower doors. Perhaps that one on the lower right. Well, one of the ones on the lower right. There are a couple of them. I remember this room, but we can't do anything in there either. Some good this place is doing us. I am glad that this power suit is designed such that its own bombs don't hurt it. It would be really quite inconvenient if that were not the case. Well, I'll wait for that creature to pass by down there. I have to say, that one is not, I think, one of Mother Brain's best attempts at creating a living weapon. They don't even seem to be much of weapons at all. Really, they're terribly designed. In pretty much every way. I mean, they have good vision, I betcha. Very good vision for an arthropod. Most of them are... what? Missiles only? Well, okay. Oh. I guess this is also a dead end then. That's disappointing. Come all this way to say hi, and this is how you greet me? Well, there's still one other tunnel to take. Guess we'll take that one. There we go. Oh, great. That's great. Good job, Samus. Or it's me who did it, not Samus. Oh, here's a missile we can get, right? Yeah, if only every missile upgrade gave us full missiles. I mean, I guess they might for all I know. But missile upgrades are certainly what we need right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is gonna be a tricky one, isn't it? Well, fine. I can deal with tricky tricks. With the best of them, right? Okay. I just need it to carry me over, so I need to time the bomb placements just right. Right? Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously. There we go. No! Well, I got pretty close anyway. This stuff is full of tricks. Tricks and traps, I guess, is the order of the day. Well, I wish that it had done that in the other direction, but that is my bad. I should have known better than to let that happen. No! You know, some things aren't worth it. We had enough missiles to take out his worm, we can take out Kraid. Kraid basically is a worm anyway, you know, from a sort of ethical standpoint. We just keep running into dead ends. But there's still one way to go, which is specifically this way. Samus is not one to be deterred by repeated failure. You know, she really is, one of those people for whom it's not a matter of failing, it's a matter of finding ways not to do it. Perfect. Hold on. Part of that map looks like we can go there. Well, I suppose that's something we're gonna get down the line. Oh, missile! You want as many of those as you can get. I mean, I will admit that fight against the worm thing was tough. And Kraid, even if I'm condemning him now, whoa, it's like a giant one of these things. I know I've been criticizing Kraid a lot, downplaying his threat to us, but the truth is, Kraid is a tough guy. You don't become a leader of the space pirates just for being nothing. That isn't something that just anyone can become. It takes a certain kind of psychopathic giant monster. I think I know what's gonna happen. Oh, I thought for sure that we would fall in. But instead, no. Well, great, now we're cornered! Oh! Oh! As dangerous as it might appear now, we need to blow up all the... Oh. Oh. I see. They just restore anyway. Well, this is gonna be one of these days, isn't it? Just don't stop firing until it's dead. And it worked. Just barely. But sometimes the hunter gets cornered too. That's all there is to it. Good. You can never have too many of those, but I've been through that already. Hold on though. We're still no closer to Kraid. Some good that did, I guess. I guess we can see how they connect together anyway. Now what? I'm not sure. Should probably save this accomplishment anyway. Or hold on, I'm just going in a big circle now. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to get out of here. Get in, get out, return home to... Well, Samus doesn't exactly have many friends. I know I talked about her military buddies, but she's really a very isolated person. I mean, sure, Keats and Mauk are okay. And there's also a girl she kind of, in the manga, is like not exactly a patron for, but definitely has some clear affection for, is a girl who, early on in her days as a soldier for the Galactic Federation, she, went to a planet where the space pirates had enslaved the locals, and there was this little girl who they were going to kill because she was too short, so they thought she couldn't labor. And so, Instead, Samus saved her. Another one of those incidents to really make the pirates near and dear to Samus's heart. I guess that's kind of a strange thing about it. It's almost like some kind of blind racism that's propelling her forward. Makes it seem a bit more ethically ambiguous, I guess. Huh. Well, what's left? What's left is, I guess, what we're gonna look at. Frankly, I thought we already tried to go down these tunnels without much success, but I guess it's like Sherlock Holmes always said. Once every other possibility has been eliminated, whatever else remains, no matter how seemingly improbable, must be the truth. Is that true? I'm not entirely sure. And I think that's all of them. Yeah, but we can only get through them with the cannon, right? So it's not gonna work. Weird. I guess there really was nothing more in here then. There's more to get, but we're not gonna get it right now. Huh. Well, next one down, I guess. I thought we already looked in here too, but once again, I guess there was more than met the eye. But no, there's not. There's just that. What we need is another one of the, these objects that the Chozo left that will let us destroy those blocks. I guess the main question here is, where is it? Or, I mean, what am I saying? Like, that's a surprise? Of course that's the main question. Wait a minute. I know. So, after we killed the worm, the acid in the room, the acid level went down. We saw it drain out. So, maybe, in that case, all of the acid is drained out. So we can get to that area up there that we couldn't get to before. Makes sense to me. And frankly, I don't care if it makes sense to anybody else. Still though, we gotta take these guys out because they might have missiles. Although really, that doesn't make any sense at all. Why would these monsters be carrying stuff designed to run the power suit? Or does the power suit absorb just life energy like Metroids do? Or not life energy, but like any kind of energy? I mean, I guess so. The Metroids are very dangerous animals. You see, the Galactic Federation discovered them on planet, what is it, SR-388, which, as you might guess from the name, really was just some planet. Nothing that was thought too important. But the survey team they sent there discovered that, apparently most of the animals that had ever lived on the planet were dead, as if an extinction event had occurred. And then everybody in the crew died. So then a second team was sent to investigate, and once again, they died, or almost all of them did. But now they ascertained the cause. Some kind of strange, seemingly unnatural creature that Samus told them was a Metroid. You see, she'd heard the Chozo talking about them. Wait a minute. Did you see that? First of all, we can blow up the floor, but I need to see that again. Hold on. So there's that bit of acid right there. And I guess it is strange that a normally airborne creature is in it. But look! It's fake! It was an illusion! Guess I should have known. I suppose the power suit also prevents Samus from being hurt by that big fall. Good thing, too. Alright, here we go. Huh? Here we go. This is something. Where are we now? We're near Kraid's chamber. Those things were about to bite her in the ass. Not much dignity, those brainless bug creatures. Although I guess it's effectively Mother Brain, isn't it? Well, she doesn't have much dignity either. That's why she's doing all this. You know, she's envious of Samus, because Samus is alive, Samus can grow and learn. Whereas she, Mother Brain, she can't do none of that. Well, some good that did us. I suppose our next quest is to... Well, we can't even go that way. So, what is there around here, then? We can't be stuck, surely. Surely, right? No, there's not a secret in here, at least. Why did I have to go straight for what I thought was a big secret thing we're not supposed to have yet, huh? Just had to go right for it. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's a track up here. I think I found exactly what we were searching for. I bet you that the Chozo built this kind of thing before they brought Samus here. Long before. I mean, we're this far underneath anywhere on their map. Old Bird probably didn't know about this area. I suppose that this must have been built by the Chozo who had settled on Zebes long before them. Well, let's go. Sure. We don't need to go back down there again. Not now, anyway. Right? Right. So what's this room? I see it's in Kraid's favorite color. Green, I mean, not purple. Although clearly Kraid doesn't mind purple much either. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See you around, guys. You don't want too many of these guys at once. Well, fine. Oh, these things are too short for the missiles to work normally, huh? They're short, but they're wide. That's the... Did that thing freeze in midair? How does her arm cannon manage that? It's anyone's guess, I guess. It's a nice touch that they keep which side the arm cannon on is consistent in her sprite, by the way. A lot of games wouldn't do that. So clearly we can go down through this tunnel here. But first, I want to see what's over here. That's weird. Nothing? There's nothing over here. They can go through that? That's ridiculous. Is it just going to take us in a loop? No, it's how everything connects together. And here we are back here. Huh? Oh, I see what we're gonna need to do. Well, fine. Hey, Samus. There we go. No, don't do that. Samus, grab onto this ledge. Grab this one. Good This is gonna take forever. Yeah, we can't shoot those blocks. Not yet, anyway. Well, we can shoot them, but it's pointless. We can't break them. There we go. The trick is that Samus, you have to hold the button not up, but in the direction you want her to go. Look kind of silly there, Samus. I know that was pointless, but I like having that block out of the way. Makes me feel like access is less blocked. Not sure what we can do here. Problem is, I'd like to get that missile upgrade. And it's obvious which direction we need to go in to get to it. But how would we get to it? Clearly all these blocks are in the way, right? You'd think. Oh. Never mind, I'm seeing how we'll do it now. Sounds good to me. I bet you that this cannon might not actually be that strange triangle boomerang-like symbol that Chozo put on the blocks. Alternatively, what I think that symbol is, in fact, some sort of... Hold on, we're gonna have to freeze one of these things. Or a few of them. Didn't quite go how I meant it to. So first of all, we get this back over here, then we wait till one of the murder turtles is directly beneath it, and bingo, I thought. This is not going to be as easy as I thought, is it? But we have to be in ball form, just look at that thing there. Yeah, they're all at just an elevation that it's not going to work. And we probably just can't destroy these blocks, right? No? Didn't think we could. That would be too simple, wouldn't it? Instead... this thing, freezing them like this can't be good for them. It's gonna kill them eventually. Oh, I see what we need to do. Duh. This! Hate to pass up those missiles. In fact, I know I shouldn't have. And now that I have that, in fact, well, the missiles are gone, of course. Should have known. So what's at the far end of this tunnel? I feel like we must have been here already, right? Yeah, we have. Okay, so that's how it all connects together. I gotta say, it was clever of Kraid to project that illusory acid pit. It was enough to fool me. Well, I guess I wasn't... Well, I guess I didn't fool me forever, but it was a pretty good trick. Understand why some stupid animal like Kraid might think that it would get him somewhere. Though that's an exceptionally disrespectful thing to say to him. Hold on, what? Are you kidding me? I gotta go all the way around again? The thing that I was saying earlier that I think is one of the few definite downgrades from the original to this version is that in the original Metroid, if I recall, before you encounter Kraid, you encounter what you think is Kraid, but is actually, it's a little monster and you take it out, and then you encounter the bigger monster and you think that's Kraid. But you see, that one wasn't Kraid. He's tall and his body, as I assumed, been modified like all these other pirates to, shoot out, missiles. We're near Kraid's place at last. Oh, I see what distinguishes those kind. It's a block that's blocking our path to Kraid. You know, you'd think Kraid would be willing to just fight. You know, have the decency to not be a coward on top of everything else. You know, a party to mass murder, theft, mass murder. Hold on. Is there anything else in here before we go? So far, the Chozo undergrounds have been full of all sorts of valuable stuff. Stuff that could make the difference between life or death, really, for us. So it might make sense to look around to see what we can find before we... What the heck? That was weird. Guess there's nothing else much in here, then. Well, okay. I think it's finally time we go meet Kraid, even if we didn't have the fake out of a smaller Kraid first. I wouldn't be surprised that, you know, if Kraid just had a bunch of clones lying around. That's the sort of thing he'd do. Or not have clones lying around, that's not the right term. The term is... Wait, what? Could have sworn one of those things just shot a laser at me. Maybe all this pressure is beginning to cause hallucinations or something. I could see it happening. Well, Kraid? That's not normal. Those space pirates sure have some gross technology lying around. Like I said, this guy is tall. Fortunately, not too tough. Really, is this all you can do? Just throw little claws at me, huh? Not so much. Not so tough at all, is it? Oh, here we go. The mouth. The mouth is the part that isn't armored. We just need to get it to scream in pain like that again, and we can shoot it right in the gut. Or, not in the gut is fully armored. And up we go. Well, that didn't go so well. Let's try this again. You know, Kraid, I would have expected better from you. I mean, you know, you're a leader of the space pirates. And yet, you seem kinda stupid. Well, then again, the space pirates are stupid. I gotta just hit the buttons in the damn right combination. Here we go. Oh! I see. Now Kraid is... You know, Kraid, your belly is disgusting. Hey, Kraid, watch it, buddy. Just kidding, Kraid. You're not my buddy. You know, you're a buddy of Ridley's, okay? As far as I'm concerned, that kind of puts you out of any possible good graces I could potentially have for you. You're kidding me, that missed? No, it didn't miss. This must be painful for some of you who can't even comprehend how I could be this bad at this. Well, let me tell you, okay? I am. So, I'm sorry. He makes like a chicken noise when he's hit. I guess I could say that he's a big chicken. Not really, that's terrible. I wouldn't say that. It's not funny at all. And really, it's probably true that it's in some capacity related to chickens. Damn it. Oh, great. This is just what I needed, Destroying all the platforms. Nice going, Kraid. Well, I say it that way, but of course that's exactly what you wanted to do, isn't it? Because you don't want to die! Well, you know what, Kraid? I feel the same way, Kraid. I don't want to die either. You see, at this point, it's you or me. And we all know who the galaxy needs a lot more. Which one, isn't a giant waste of skin? Come on! Huh? I'm not going to ask how that bit of technology works. That's one of them out. One more to go. Well, not really. I mean, there's Mother Brain. But Mother Brain's just a computer. What's the worst she could do? Well, obviously, pretty bad. She's the one who's controlling all this. Although I suppose she wasn't controlling Kraid. So maybe not quite every monster down here is hers. I bet you some of them are independent, although they've still all been, or almost all of them have been built to protect her. Speed booster? What does this do? Well, obviously boost speed, but... Oh. I like the sounds of that. But how are we gonna get out of here? In any case, we've taken out one of the main targets. Well, let's just start running now and see what happens. Whoa! Oh. I like this very much. You ready, Samus? Let's go! Pretty good. Oh, I see. Well, okay. Oh, I see. If we're going that fast, we could even get through these kind of blocks that disappear the second you touch them. Sounds good to me. Though we have to take out these stupid crab things again. Well, Kraid's out. Although I suppose Kraid isn't dead. Kraid is one of those things I'm not quite sure what to make of. Because you saw what just happened, like how could he not be dead? But apparently, he comes back in Super Metroid, with no explanation. I mean, I know I already said that they probably have clones. Oh, it all fits together then, huh? I like that. Oh, it all comes back though. We gotta be ready. You know, we gotta have our cannon ready for when we get to that door. It's the only way we're gonna get out of here. In fact, let's just shoot blindly ahead. It'll work eventually, right? Of course it will. And now we're up here. I guess now I know what that strange little zigzag mark block means. It means, whoa, hey, don't do that while I'm on your back, you little murder turtle. I'm sure they're not called murder turtles. But it seems like a pretty descriptive name to me. So how are we gonna get out of this pit? Obviously not by climbing up there. What other way is there, though? I guess it must be by climbing up there, right? Oh, I see. Hold on a sec. We might be able to climb up there yet. See? Might be able to climb up there yet. So I see, the murder turtles might have their role to play in climbing, but they're not the be-all end-all of climbing this thing. Hey! Don't respawn like that while I'm trying to climb you. Makes everything harder. Huh. Okay, so we got some more ways to go from here. Well, I say we take this one into the interior of Kraid's lair. Although with Kraid dead, well, can you imagine what Mother Brain must be thinking right now? Well, I don't want to risk just charging this way, because we still need to save. You know, Kraid's taken out, I can't do that again. Well, I could. And oh, speak of the devil, secrets? No. No secrets at all. So that's Kraid. Still no sign of the Metroids, though. Those are the space pirates' big weapon. That's the big dangerous thing, you know. If those Metroids get out, oh, well, no further that direction. You see, the Metroids can apparently feed off of just about any energy source. They reproduce asexually. And so you have one, you're gonna have a million of them, and they're 100% deadly. Whoa! I'm sorry, what? I guess that wasn't quite as, hopeless as I thought, but... So that's what was in here. Still looks like there's a missile upgrade or something, though, right? Yeah! Always a welcome thing. So, there's no way forward that isn't gonna involve a bit of pain. Well, some things you gotta learn to accept! Get out! Good job, you got out. I'm proud of you. No, get out! Okay, good job, you got out. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Crimey, don't make it hard to be proud of you. Just a little more health, please. You guys are loaded with it. Mother Brain doesn't realize that she's actually helping us by sending those little critters here. Although at this point, the way she is the ecosystem working, she probably couldn't just turn it off. It's a matter of perhaps adjusting nutrient levels in order to get them to do what she wants them to. Perhaps certain chemicals in an environment cause them to be aggressive and others don't, so that the pirates can get through here when they need to. Although frankly, there are so few pirates around, I'm suspecting that the space pirates... well... Take him out! Take him out! No! And here we go. So it all came together in the end. That one path we couldn't take is what led straight to Kraid. Still though, we did never get that one missile upgrade, did we? That's a shame. I sure would have liked to get that. But it isn't too late, I guess. Right? Yeah, I see they also do them for the energy upgrades. Now first things first, taking out these terrible things, which, you know, really are Kraid's favorite color, aren't they? There we go! Might have been a little silly looking, but it's good enough for me. Besides, there's nothing but monsters down here. Samus doesn't care if she's a little silly looking. She is, like, amazing. I mean, look at the way she jumps, that's incredible. She is full of energy. Well, I guess that's because of all that Chozo blood. The way that the manga diverges from the game is that according to the manga, at the same time that Samus... Huh? Oh, we're stuck again. Oh! Huh? What the heck?